Hello, welcome to my channel. The time now is 6:03 p.m. December the 10th, Wednesday night. And my topic is going to be about the island Puerto Rico. Um, I'm not trying to offend on anybody. I was brought up different. I was taught different and stuff like that. Like even some Puerto Ricans have told me some Latinos don't know who they are either. And I'm not trying to bust nobody's bubble because I'm not a racist. I can't be. I'm not a colorist. I'm just speaking facts and the truth and stuff like that. I had a lot of Puerto Ricans always tell me that they Taino Indian. Well, Taino Indians was an all man tribe. So when women say that, how could you be that when you a woman? And it was another tribe there too. I found out who they was. And Puerto Rico, a lot of people came to that island, and they had East Indians come there as slaves, indentured slaves. Europeans brought them there, and that's why when some Puerto Ricans see a Puerto Rican that look like an Indian, they getting them mixed up with an American Indian, indigenous person. That's because the Indians came there, East Indians. That's what a lot of y'all have in y'all, and all of y'all don't know where you descended from. A lot of y'all descended from people like from Saudi Arabia and places like that. That's what DJ Khaled is, and everybody swear that he's Puerto Rican. That's who you descended from. And Puerto Ricans also don't understand when they put yeah, you messed up my chat. That's fucked up. I was doing some nice
Why you do that? You acting like a fool.
shit. Excuse me for that interruption. I'm trying to tell y'all something that like I always hear Puerto Ricans too always say, I'm Spanish. You're not Spanish, you Spanish speaking and stuff like that. And it's nothing to be ashamed of because even my friend that's Puerto Rican agreed with me. He said we don't speak the correct Spanish. It's broken. It's broken Spanish. That's why my friend from Spain, when he came in the store, I used to work in Long Island. Uh, I worked with a Puerto Rican girl and a Dominican girl in a Indian trading post store in New York. So when she said "mira" to the other girl, he asked her, "What is that supposed to mean?" She said, "Mean look." He said, "No, where I come from, we say mirror. That means you looking in a mirror." So he said it was incorrect. So she got upset, and he said, "I'm just trying to tell y'all something." And they got upset, and that's what I'm saying. One girl even had her DNA done, and she was Puerto Rican. They did her DNA, and they found she had no indigenous blood in her background. They found other things in her, but it's like some Puerto Ricans don't get along with Dominicans. The same thing with Native Americans. One tribe didn't get along with the other tribe, stuff like that. So Africans, the ones started the slave trade. People think it was European. Yeah, Europeans came there, but Africans were already slaving their own people. They gave the smaller tribes to the Europeans that came there. So Europeans had sex with an African person. I know it's kind of funny. That's what a Puerto Rican got him. He has African in him and white. So that's why I try to explain to a girl she got upset. I was, I'm telling you the truth. And Puerto Ricans, some of them don't get along with Dominicans. Actually, you're the same people. They just dropped some of y'all off in Puerto Rico. That's known now as Puerto Rico. They dropped the rest off in Dominican Republic. A lot of y'all all mixed up, but I'm not trying to knock nobody down. You can't help that what was done to you. And those Indians, what people keep talking about, they not even saying the right Taino. They really was tied. The original word is Taino. That's what that tribe was. Those even a cartoon that is he goes on tour and around the world. It's a cartoon I used to watch. He was a rabbit. He went to Puerto Rico and he asked Puerto Ricans, "Are anybody here still Taino?" He said those Indians got wiped out over 600 years ago, way before Columbus even came there. So that's what I'm trying to say. When I hear Puerto Rican person or Dominicans, they all say that I'm Spanish. How could you be the language that you speak Spanish? You're not Spanish. You're Spanish speaking. You're not from Spain. So unless you got proof that you're from Spain, that's something else. Then if you do got any, cause that blood started getting wiped out as the centuries went by, and that's why a guy said when he did his DNA, he only had 1% blood. Cause when it got to him, it got wiped out, and stuff like that. That's why that's one thing about East Indians. They like to try to marry into their race. They try to keep their people alive. When you start, it's not a race. Yeah, and Indians was never put on Indians roamed all over the United States. They would never. It wasn't no such things as reservations until Europeans came here.
And excuse me, Grandma, remember Central and South America too.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to say. Before I do anything else, I must forget. If you like I'm saying, subscribe and share and like. I also have a GoFundMe page for the Indians in New Mexico and Pueblo Village. They need stoves and stuff like that. 'Cause some of them live in houses, some of them live in adobe houses. They good in the summertime because if you ever been in a cave, it turns into like an air conditioner. It's cool. But in the wintertime, it's freezing in there. They need the kind of stoves that burn wood, like a house on a little prairie. That's the kind of stove they got. And they even have a catalog called Southwest Indian Foundation. So everything in there that you buy goes to help their people. And that's what I wanted to say. But something else I wanted to say too. I don't like how they operate. I don't got nothing against nobody. Another thing, I don't like how they operate because they help all these people come in this country. Why not help the African American people here and the indigenous people that was here first? And they only, but they help. They take all that money and give it to foreigners. That's why when an African person or somebody get out of line with me, I call them. That's what they are. This guy didn't like me for some reason. I worked at Foxwood. He called me a dumb, stinking, savage Indian. So he was African. I said, okay, let me tell you something. Have you ever seen the movie Predator? Did you ever see the Predator being um, cooperative or something like that? No. So that's what a foreigner is. They just like the Predator. That's why I call them extraterrestrials. They what they say on television, aliens. That's what immigrants are, and most of them. And I always had problem with them at Foxwood. I had problem with the African people. I had problem with Haitians, Jamaican. I don't know why I was ganging up on them. They didn't. Nobody wanted to work with me. And the girls said because they know you're the original person that was here first. It's not the matter who's here first, but everybody should be cordial to everybody and treat people with the same way I want to be treated, the way you want to be treated. Some people don't know how to de-escalate anything. All they know is violence. And it's a shame to say I've been harassed right here in Connecticut by people of color. And I did a white person. A white person give me more respect than some black people or other ethnic people. Now I got friends that's from Jamaica, but they not silly. They cool. They roster friend. I mean, not nobody this way dread. That's a culture, the dread. So they said I'm right. You know what I be saying, and I don't try to hurt people, nothing like that. I've been harassed every time I go out. When I had surgery on my eyes the other day because I got a little glaucoma on my eyes, and I'm a diabetic. So sometimes fluids leak out of my eyes. So they had to do laser surgery. They numb the eyes and they stick two big needles in both of my eyeballs, right in the white. And when you, I didn't have my cards in the shop being fixed. So I asked this lady that works at the healthcare center, named BB. I don't care if I'm saying her name. She treated me bad, and all I did was say, "Can you call a cab for me?" She said, "I don't know anything about no cab." And see, that's what I'm saying. Immigrants that come here, they think they better than you, and they think, but nobody don't care about the Indian or the black man that was born here. That's why I have a problem with a lot of immigrants. Most of them are nasty, and they don't care nothing about nobody. They look at you like you're not a human. They give them money. They give them houses. They don't do. Why you won't do that for everybody? Damn it! They even give them. They can go take in some states. They can take a written test without even be having no documentation or no paperwork. They was giving them driver's license in Florida. They put them in hotels that pay $500 a night. You won't even do that for people out here in Connecticut. I see them sleeping in tents, trying to keep warm by the highway, and they sleeping in tents. And I saw the guy kept coming out of his tent, but it was raining. He had to take the stick and push the water because the water would cave this tent in, and then the water be spilled on 'em. You don't see nobody helping these people. Our mayor, all of them, they don't help these people. But the first person that come, they make them comfortable. They put them up in hotel. They don't have to be sleeping in no tent by the highway. You know how dangerous that is. But that's another story. I'm just letting y'all know, like if you do your history, like I know everybody know the rapper DJ Khaled, and he's also a composer. He write music. Don't you couldn't use him mistaking him for a Puerto Rican? His background, you don't believe, look him up. DJ Khaled, he be with Chris Brown in video. He'll say DJ Khaled. If you look him up, don't he look like a Puerto Rican or a Latino? And that's who you are descended from. Y'all descended. He speak probably Arabic because his family is from the Middle East and stuff like that. I think he was born in Brooklyn, but I don't know, but I know his family from the Middle East because he was talking about it and stuff like that. Y'all descended from them, and y'all descended from African people. Y'all descended from white people. So the original Indians of that island. If you might find somebody with some tiny little blood, but it's probably rare and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to offend about because I got Puerto Rican friends, but they cool. They know who they are. Some of them some people don't know who they are and stuff like that. So take the heed to what I say. I don't want nobody to think that he trying to diss us. No, I'm not. Last year I'm this the person was white. I say something about them too. Last year when I was in Walmart, a bunch of little Puerto Rican boys, about 10 of them, they was shooting me with rubber bands for no reason. And when I went inside and got the cop, I double parked because I was upset. He got on my case, and the people said no, they was bothering him. So he said, "My that you double park." They was calling me a stupid Indian and stuff like that because they thought my hair wasn't real. I said, "What are you worried about my hair? Yes, it is too, but I don't have to prove anything to nobody." People ask me, all kind of stupid questions. And he told his mother on the phone because I was taping. I shouldn't have did that because he was like 12 and 13. But you mess with the wrong person, you get your ass shot and killed. Like, people don't care if you're a child. And I heard the mother, I blocked him with my car. So he called his mother, said, "Mine's a big Indian trying to hurt me." He said, "I'm coming up there with my husband. We're going to F him up." See how children, the children get you killed if you don't know the truth. Because most parents protect their children, but this mother didn't play that because I saw him again in the gas station. When he saw me, he ducked down the seat. I walked right up to the car, and the mother, as soon as she saw me come to the car, she knew her son did some shit. What did my son do? I told him a bunch of children were throwing rocks and hitting me with it. For no reason, little boys, I'm a grown man. I'd be 67, July the 27th of the new year when they come in. I don't bother children, but what I won't do it, another adult would have hurt them. And so she not even hearing my side of the story. All she would think about coming there and fighting me. See how children get you in trouble because they know a lot of their parents want to defend them. And the cop didn't even do anything. He's supposed to go down there, and so she told him, her son, the mother, she said, "I told you before, you keep acting up, you fight in school." She said, "I saw your cousin got killed on the north end, throwing rocks at people's car." I said, "How old was he?" She said, 14. He got out of the car and shot him dead. And she said, "That's what you were in there." So she said, "I'm sending you to live with your father in New York." He said, "I ain't going. It's either there or she's going to sign you over, sign you to the state. You be watered to the state. You have to stay there till you 21. So he stopped talking, so he must have went to New York. But she said people always come to his house telling me something that he did. But that's all I wanted to say. I don't mean to sound harsh or anything. I'm just speaking of cough. true. When people say that, and like I said before, some people think they Indians and stuff like that. You know what a lot of people is like a person. If he's white and black, sometimes a person can come out to look like an Indian. Then when the girl did her DNA, they said you have no Indian blood in you. DNA is for real too. But some people can pay. If you got a lot of money, they can pay. But you know you can use your license. Well, that's a legit thing. DNA now, when you get your result of your blood and stuff like that. So that's all I got to say right now. I don't feel too good, so I want to say more, but I'll say something else tomorrow. So Donadar, Wado, Yawish, and have a blessed evening. Thank you.